You're looking at the chassis for the Xena 5S29. When I left off, I had a lot of flash rust that had developed here on the tuning condenser. Not on the aluminum, but the metal. You may ask, though, there was no flash rust here on the chassis itself. And this end had been derusted also. A lot of pitting, but no rust reformed, so why the difference? Well, the reason why, before I put this in storage, which was a non-climate controlled environment for a period of only about 3 months to 4 months, I had used a product to use as a rust inhibitor on the chassis. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do the work on the tuning condenser, thus the flash occurred. So let me show you the products that I use. Again, these will be my personal views. There's no paid endorsements from any of the companies, but I just want to share with you guys, I think 4 of the different products that I use as a rust inhibitor and have used them for many years with great results. All right, here's a look at the products that I just mentioned. Again, they're in no particular order. Again, there's no paid endorsements for any of the products. These are just my personal viewpoints. Others out there may have varying results. But these are ones that I've used. The primary 4, I've used others. I'll start out here. I'll just do left to right because there's something in common between the first 2. Again, the Quick Glow. It's a local product to the United States. It works really well. This is a fine. I think they have it in a different texture as well, maybe more of a coarse or medium grade. It does rust removal really, really well for flash rust. And again, you can see it's great on silver, brass, porcelain, windshields, mirrors, tires, and more. Very, very universal. And I think what makes it a really good rust inhibitor, there's wax inside the polish as well. So not only are you polishing to get a nice clean finish, you get some great wax protection also that can be reapplied over time. So this product's worked really well for me. I've used it on many a chassis, and I went back and looked at them over time, and they're still holding up to this day. The Renaissance is another wax polish. This has really, really high results as well. It's not cheap. It's very expensive, but don't be alarmed by that because a little goes a long ways. I've had this can now for a few years, and just for polishing radio cabinets after they're complete. It works well, but this also can be used as a rust inhibitor. And that's actually what was used on the Xena 5S29 chassis, was this product, and it's held up well. Another product that is at the top of my list as well is the Bow Shield product. They also make a rust remover, Bow Shield does, and it works really well. I'll use that in conjunction with navel jelly and crud cutter. But for a rust inhibitor, this product has some big advantages. It's waterproof, you can see as well, because there's wax embedded into the product. But what I like about it is it acts as a lubricant, and it also seeps down inside of those areas that you may not be able to get to with a wax, traditional wax. So you got those crevices or places under tube sockets and alike that flash rusting may be occurring, IF filters or cans. You can use this product and it will stop it in its tracks. Matter of fact, I just sprayed the entire top side of the chassis with the T9 once I got the rust off the flash rust just the other day. Let that dry for about 3 or 4 days, and then I had just a little bit of residue on top because it was more of a thick to medium spray, and then just wiped everything down with a clean cloth, and it should provide great protection now. The Piclix 20, you guys have seen me use this for years, really works great as well. Not only for removing rust over a period of time like a vapor rust and others, but a really great rust inhibitor. And I've used this again on many chassis, and they're still clean to this day. So again, these are the 4 different products that I use. The first 3 again have more of a waxy film, these being truly just wax based, and the Picklix 20 more of an acid base, but again I've used this on aluminum and left it there, and the aluminum still looks good today with no harm, no problems with plastics or wiring on the chassis itself. So I thought I'd share that. Again, these are my personal views only. Others may get different results or have had different experiences with one of these products. If you have, please share. Would love to hear how it's worked for you. Anyway, until my next update, thanks for watching.